Hello and welcome to the LGBTQ review, where we review queer content.
I'm James and this is Beth, and today we are going to be reviewing Beautiful Thing.
Balls, Mr. Bennett!
Oi! Hey, what's his name?
You, sir. You, Janus.
You, Janus, get back here now!
Forget about the Costa del Sol. This is where it's all happening this summer. Here's Jamie. He's having serious attitude problems with his mum, Sandra.
You're so clever, aren't you? Well, just remember, I gave you those brains, so think on it.
Always thought we had a lobotomy.
What did he say?
Explain it to her, Tony.
Well, lobotomy is like when you...
Yes, I know what it means, Tony.
Fighting it, hon.
Fighting? I've been fighting all my life, so don't talk to me about fighting.
This is Steve. And would you believe it, he's got a spot of bother at home as well.
Looks like fried shite.
Now, Jamie would like to be Steve's best mate.
A British film directed by Hettie MacDonald and released by Channel 4. It's supposed to be released just on Channel 4, but it did so well that they gave it a cinema release.
I'm surprised by that because it just looked amazing. It's got like a great pre-digital look.
Channel 4 made
I know they did a lot of good
and
stuff,
still occasionally make really good stuff.
Yeah. It reminds me of another Film 4 or Channel 4 production, which was Beautiful Laundrette in that.
That was so good.
Yes, it was just a great queer film by Channel 4. I love the aesthetic, just like really great 90s brutalist architecture everywhere.
It's incomprehensible that they've knocked that down.
I think, really.
Yeah.
It was great to see this kind of architecture as it would have been used, like as people thought it would be used. Like,
Yeah.
clean and, you know, like working and not graffiti and everywhere. Just like interesting, just for that. But yeah, it's amazing like cinematography at the start where they're like showing you all this like council houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it's really good. Hettie MacDonald, who directed it, first thing, a woman in the 90s. Were there more women directors in the 90s?
I
don't know. But that's good.
Yeah.
Second thing, she also directed the best episode of Doctor Who.
Which
Do
one?
you know which one that is?
I'm going to say, based on you saying that, The Doctor's Wife or something?
Oh, that is my favourite, but no, that's not it. Well done, though. That's well remembered. No, it's Blink.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah. Written by Jonathan Harvey, who wrote the play. It was a play originally.
I suspected it was because of the 2 locations it uses.
Yeah, you can see that it was a play.
But it doesn't, like, considering that it was for TV and then like had a cinematic release, like, amazing job. Best scene of the film, when they're in the woods and they have that song.
Yeah, that is good.
Make Your Own Music, is that what it's called? The lyric is Make Your Own Music or something like that.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I just love it. It's great.
Yeah.
So the film follows Jamie, who at the beginning tries to play football, but the other boys won't let him play because he's not very good. So he goes home. He bunks off school and goes home. And his mum is like, they'll take you away. You meet like all their neighbours and things, and the community. You see the community in action. His mum is a barmaid, and she's walking home from work, and she sees Jamie sat by the river, and she's like, "Come and live at our house," because his dad's an idiot and he is like abusive. So he goes to live with them, and he has to stay in Steve's bedroom, and they are friends. They were like already friends a bit.
Yeah, at the beginning he doesn't help him when they're like bullying him at school.
Yeah,
during
but
football.
he also doesn't bully him, so you know that he's gonna.
Like a real kid would, because that
Yeah.
is essentially what happens.
Yeah, they have to stay in the same room. They like top and tail, and then their relationship develops. And his mum has this boyfriend called Tony, who's great. He's like a middle-aged, middle-class guy. He's also a lot younger than her, or not a lot younger, like 8 years or something.
27 he's supposed to be.
Yeah. They go to a gay bar and enjoy that, but his mum sees them going. That bit was a bit weird because I thought she knew.
Yeah,
She seems to be protecting him the whole way through because you feel like she knows, and then she finds out and she didn't know.
The drama isn't that he is gay. the drama is that they have not been telling each other
Yeah.
what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a great scene where they have like a confrontation about that.
Jamie, who's one of the two boys, is played by Glenn Berry, and then Steve is played by Scott Neal, who was most recently in EastEnders. Pretty much everybody that's in this has been in EastEnders at some point. And then Sandra is Linda Harry.
She was great. I've only seen her in Bad Girls and EastEnders before. I really loved her in this though.
She's so good. She's also in Comic Strip Presents and The Young Ones, episode 1.
Really?
Yeah, she played Girl at Party. Sorry, that was a bit northern. It must be such a treat for people who saw this when it came out, quite old actually, and then also saw Quadrophenia when that came out, to have them in EastEnders, like being a couple.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It must be quite nice. It must be a little bit like people watching Riverdale now, except better, much better. No, Molly Ringwald. Lee is played by Tamika Epson, who's also in EastEnders and was cruelly thrown out of Strictly Come Dancing in 2007. It was 2016.
They do an amazing job and do not compromise with the dialects, and the writing lets them speak as they would, which is a really weird thing to say, but like,
I know what you mean.
For instance, it's interesting that you say that it was like had a cinema release after the fact, because I suspect that if it was made for cinema to begin with, they would have tried to change like dialects or cast differently, or like maybe just mess about with that, because I don't know if it's hard to understand for anyone who's not from the UK, but it's definitely like there are like phrases and things that are like very specific that you might not understand or would have to look up. We have such plain accents compared to other people in the UK and in Devon.
Yeah, it's disappointing, isn't it? I find it very problematic how posh we sound. Not very problematic.
Do you sound posh?
No, I think it's annoying that people think we're posh. That's
annoying,
my problem.
Absolutely, yeah.
Is I think it's annoying when people think that we're posh just because we speak like this. It's like not posh, it's just southern.
Yeah. Do you know what I noticed that is it either a hang up of mine or they just don't do it in film and TV much? Plants, just like in the like outside of the flats and things on the like council houses.
Yeah.
You don't see that.
You don't see plants outside flats on council houses. Yeah, you do.
Do you?
Well, you do here. I don't know.
No,
about
I
anywhere else.
mean in TV and.
Oh, I see. Right.
TV and film.
Then yes, I completely agree. I don't see a lot of council houses on TV and in film.
The Bill, Casualty.
Yeah, can you name something that I might have watched in the last 10 years?
But I mean, it's usually the scene that you see is two police officers or like people walking up to a door on like a council estate and it being kind of grubby and knocking on the door and them not answering.
Yeah.
That is the scene that you picture when you think of like British council houses. You do not think of like well kept, maintained properties with like lovely like greenery. That's just not what you see. And like neighbours being neighbourly and even though they're kind of rude or whatever. Like you just don't see that. It's like usually like crime going on, people running about, like this kind of like wilderness that they like perpetuate.
Yeah, it is really good representation. The dialogue in it is really great, I thought.
Yeah.
The writing in general is really good, but the dialogue is particularly great. Have you ever seen this film before?
No.
Have you ever heard anything about this film
No.
before? The first time I saw anything about it, it was 8 a.m. in a gay club in Brighton, and they were playing it without the sound. Very strange. I didn't know what it was because I was
Why
like,
are you in a gay club at 8 a.m?
Is this a reasons? Is this a music video?
Right,
like,
right.
What is this? Like as a teenager,
Yeah,
it would have been
absolutely.
really good to have seen this.
We should have seen this film at school, like when we studied.
Yeah, that would have been
like. There's so many reasons why you would watch this film, but
Yeah.
like I did like 5 years of film, like at A level in university. I've never seen this film, and it was never talked about in either like queer studies or British film.
Do you think it's because it's not in the north? because we like to perpetuate this idea that we only have
Do you know
working
what?
class people in the north in the UK.
I studied a lot of that northern working class stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. I would rate it 4.4 bubble and squeak.
I rate it 4.5 cheese salads.
Yes.
The most 90s of foods. Although fish fingers, I'd argue.
Cheap burgers and fish fingers.
Oh, we have meat.
Wedges.
Yeah, those
In the
little
90s.
pots of ice cream.
Yeah.
Swirl.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah, very
remember.
nice. Anything
Couldn't
else?
afford vegetables. That was the 90s.
I didn't eat them, but baked beans seems like a very 90s
We had a
thing.
lot of baked beans, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, this has been good.
Yeah. So that's what we thought. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you care to, if you want to see some more videos.
You can follow us on Twitter at LGBTQ_review. And that's it, really.
Yes.
Good film. I recommend this one. If you're going to watch one that we've recommended, this one.